Hi there and welcome to another how-to episode. In this episode I'm going to show you how to double your ores from using engineering toolbox. So I have a load of iron ore here and smelting it gives me one ingot only, which is pretty crap. So I only get one ingot from smelting this iron, which I'm sure you all know how it works. Boom, one iron. That's pretty crappy. So what we want to do is be able to make two from each one. So from this stack of 63, I want to get 126. And it's very easy to do. All you're going to need is a power source, a modular socket as always, the grinder. This is the main one. So let's look at the recipe. It's kind of weird because you need this emery, which you find by mining. So you're gonna have to actually go ahead and find that in the world. And then the other thing you're gonna need is a diamond and a PSU. So you need one of those and then a machine output and some way of getting your stuff in. So it's very simple. So let's put down our modular socket. We'll put a power on the top. The grinder there. You need to set what inventory it's taking from, and then we'll output here, and again set the output one. So we'll put a chest there to output into, and then we'll use this item extractor to extract from this chest into one. So very simple. We put our iron in here, it all gets taken in. You can see it's burning away there, or grinding even, and it takes a couple of takes a bit of a while, but eventually we will get ground iron ore. We take this ground iron ore, chuck it in the furnace here, and there we go. 2 iron ingots. So we've essentially doubled our iron production. Pretty cool. But why stop there? Using engineering toolbox, we were able to actually triple our ores. Now this is a bit more complicated, and I was going to leave it to its own video, but the doubling of it just doesn't take that long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to triple your ores in a second. So to triple our ores, what we need to do is take the ground iron ore, and using our multi-smelter that we created in a previous how-to episode, we need to combine it with ground limestone. Sorry, not ground limestone, it is quick lime. And to get that, we actually need to grind some limestone. So we need to grind limestone into ground limestone, and then we will need to build a kiln, which is a cool multi-structure block to cook the limestone into quicklime. So let's get started building the kiln. So it is a multi-structure block. It's a 3x3. You do not have to put stuff in the middle. And then on the second layer we will put the actual kiln block, and we don't have to have blocks in the side. And then we need to go up, so that's 3, this is 4, 5, 6, and then 7. So that's the kiln, and now we need to actually create the engineering toolbox. So we need a modular socket as always, some sort of energy input, and then the kiln, which is the main thing. And the kiln is a load of blaze rods, another ferrous block, or nickel of course depending on your mods, and then nickel on the side. So there's a lot of ferrous or nickel. So let's just create this. We'll actually create it in place. So we're going to put this in the middle. It doesn't matter which one it is. We need to put the kiln on this side facing in, and then put the energy input on this side. And let me get a creative power source. And we'll power it in the back. So there we go. That's how we make the kiln, and you can see that it's created this brown band at the top to show that you have created the multi-block successfully. So let's just cut here while we wait for the ground limestone to be created. So I now have ground limestone there, and we can go ahead and put one of these. I put another block just here because this stuff actually acts like gravel and falls down. So if I put this here, you can see it's turned kind of gold, and it's now gonna heat up to give me some quicklime. So let's just wait for this to happen. There we go, and it just drops to the ground after that. So now we have some quicklime. So let me just show you how this works. Let's get some ground iron ore. So in one side of the multi-smelter you put some quicklime, and in the other side you put the ground iron ore, and this should burn up together like so. Still going, there we go, and give me 3 impure iron dust. So the impure iron dust can simply be melted, smelted even, and each one will give you 1 iron ingot. Now you can, if you want, build a centrifuge, and that will spin the impure dust into pure dust and will give you a bonus chance of even quadrupling your ores. So that's pretty good, but we're not going to go into that in this. The next thing we're going to do is automate this beast of a thing. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of this bottom block. I wish I had a pick, that would be useful. So there's a couple of things you can do. The first and simplest is just to get yourself an iron chest and a hopper, just a plain vanilla hopper, and alright, let me just get a pick because this is just gonna get annoying otherwise. So put a chest and just put a hopper on top of the chest. Simple as. And then we'll just repair this and wait for it to go multi-structure. Oh, it is there. So there, that will make sure that once it's turns to quicklime, it does go into the chest and be collected automatically. But how do we actually put it into the top and put it in automatically here? Well, firstly, what we want to do is quickly we need to build a few things. So I have a couple of things here. The first thing we want to do is make a timer. So the recipe for the timer is very simple: a clock and a redstone output. And redstone output is a repeater. It's very simple stuff. So we just very quickly need to put a timer on a modular socket. And then we need to change to the white mode to change the time. So we want to do is we want to pick a time that's close to the same time that it takes to smelt one of these. So I'm going to put this down. That's the wrong one. And then I'm going to put down a ground lime and kind of just 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29. So it takes about 30 seconds. So we want to get, that seems like it could be right. Let's see if this smelts at the same time. No. I'd say that will do it. So let's just jump up here on top of the kiln then. My mouse has gone a bit weird there, but jump up here. So there's a hole all the way down, and as we know, this stuff falls down when it falls. So let's get the timer or the blank modular socket. So what we want to do is we want to take an input on this side and set this to an input, and then we're going to put an activator which will place a block in the world on this side, setting it to the same one, and we're also going to want to put it on a redstone socket as well. And then finally we take a redstone input and put the redstone on this side and set it to the same redstone pulse as the activator. So then we're going to put the timer just here. So the timer is going to be triggering this activator hopefully at the same time it takes to smelt one of those. So let's put some item ducts down here, and we will put a chest down here that we can put our our limestone, our ground lime, into the bottom of it. And chest, I had a chest. And put the chest here. Switch it to output. And I had a lever as well. And we will put the ground limestone in there. And that should be it. So the timer should trigger. We'll get back up actually. The timer should trigger and it should drop. There we go. So there it is. It's dropped down there. It's smelting away. Pretty cool. So it's smelting the limestone into quick lime, and hopefully we got that in the right timer. So it's smelted there, and yeah, I probably could have gone with the timer just less than that, definitely. But you get the idea. So there it is, drops down there, and if we go and look at the chest, we have our quick lime, and we can take the quick lime and the iron and smelt it down and get triple the amount. So there we go. That's how we triple our ore. And as I said, you can make a centrifuge. Centrifuge is somewhere here. Centrifuge, and the recipe is very simple. Oh, except for the gas tiers. And then that will give you a bonus chance of getting some extra ores as well. So we'll leave it there. That's how you triple your ores, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you later.